School pickup thoughts. So I think that, and I think everyone, no matter which side of politics you're on in the last, 15, 20 years, has had some pretty big disagreements with Australian politics in general and the way that it's happened and gone, whether it's at a state or a federal level. Something I have thought about in terms of fixing that is people who want to take a position as education, health, minister for women, whatever the area is, they actually have to have an expertise in that area. So for instance, we only get educators or teachers who are put into those positions who then advocate for what those things need, rather than getting uneducated people or uninformed people to then say, oh, well, our party has decided that it's actually, we're going to decrease the funding for public schools and increase them for private schools, which to most of us in the education sector makes no sense. And it causes these frictions in areas, and we have these places where there's a lack of funding and thoughtfulness around the money that's spent there. Again, have a look at something like in Victoria, the tunnel that's been built. I believe it was projected somewhere in the $100 million range, and it ended up being $1.2 billion. Almost 12 times what it was initially valued at, which just anyone who's ran a budget in their own home is just boggled by. We've just got people who are making decisions about things that aren't aware of the consequences of their actions or the impact of them. I think we should be electing people to do jobs that they have training in, particularly for government, not as advisors, not as consultants, but as the elected officials in those areas. So we get, say, for instance, teaching. That's my area of expertise. If we had people who wanted to go into that position, they run for that one position, and they get elected. They still have to have an advisory group. They still have to meet. They still have to do all the same things, but it's just a more comprehensive understanding. They actually understand the impact of their decisions and actions. So yeah, what do you think?